Hello, KTA Tigers. Happy Monday, January 22nd, 2024. This is the KTA News. I hope everybody had a phenomenal weekend, and I am so excited to share some of the fun announcements and shares we have for today. But let's kick it off with birthdays. These will be all the birthdays starting today, January 22nd, through January 28th. From Mr. Cisneros' class, tomorrow it is Violet's birthday. From Miss Gallinetti's class on the 27th, it's Ivy's birthday. On the 26th, from Miss Powell's class, it will be Jacob's birthday. On the 23rd, in Miss Gilby's class, it will be Tim's birthday. On the 25th, from Miss Ormiston's class, it's Mo Bashir's birthday. On the 26th, from Miss Bonomo's class, it is Leilani's birthday. And we have two birthdays this week in Miss Kano's class. On the 25th, Cameron, and on the 26th, Elias. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful, safe, fun week. On Friday, in our kindergarten class, it was Kings and Queens Day. I had announced that on Friday, and then we got to see all of our amazing friends dressed up as kings and queens. Look at them all. It was such a cool day. I walked around to take pictures, and I was able to see kids having high tea, creating crowns, playing with some different puzzles. They were writing about what they would do if they were kings or queens, and reading different themed stories. It was so fun. The high tea was my personal favorite because they had little mini apples, tea, aka apple juice, and crackers or biscuits, and it was a very proper, and everybody had a turn, and it was just a grand old time. So thank you to our kindergarten teachers for putting that on and sharing it with each and every one of us. I loved it. Our next share comes from Miss Scott. And I am going to show you a video quickly. I've shown you some other Corona Band videos in the past, and this video showcases the Corona Marching Band and Color Guard. Thank you so much, Miss Scott, for sending that in so we could get a little sense of what the Corona Marching Band does and what it looks like, and the color guard and how that adds to the marching band experience. You do not, if you are an 8th grader who is registered at Corona, this flyer shows that on January 30th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. is an info night. So if you are at all interested, you and your parents, guardians can go visit to ask questions and learn some information about the Corona Marching Band. There is no experience necessary for the color guard. There is experience preferred for woodwinds, brass, and percussions. So think about that. Eighth graders heading to Corona next year. That's a really wonderful experience. And I know if you have any specific questions, you can always reach out to our very own Miss Scott. Also on Friday, we had principal's lunch, and students from kindergarten through fifth grade were picked by their teachers for really showcasing our PBIS, and they got to have lunch with Dr. Lesher. I know Dr. Lesher really looks forward to these principal lunch days, and she had a phenomenal time. I hope all of you had a great time as well. In our Tiger Times, we have 3 different pieces of news that have been in the Tiger Times that I just want to reiterate and make sure you're all aware. Our variety show is coming up. It's going to be on April 2nd at 5:30 p.m. But prior to the variety show, if you are interested in performing, you have to turn in a permission slip by February 9th. So I want you to start thinking about, is this something I might want to do on my own with a special talent I have, or maybe with a group of friends? The auditions are going to be February 15th after school. But again, permission slips have to be turned in by February 9th. And then the rehearsals are going to be February 22nd from 2:20 to 3:30 and March 28th from 2:20 to 3:30. Then there will be a dress rehearsal on April 2nd at 7:45 a.m. and the final show that evening at 5:30 p.m. 2 other Tiger Times announcements. KTA World Fair. I talked about this last week, but if you are at all interested in hosting a booth to showcase your country, there is also a Google form that must be filled out in the Tiger Times to do that. The actual event is going to be on February 23rd from 4 to 6 p.m. If you want a yearbook, they are available for pre-order online currently, and they have to be done by April 1st. That's for pre-orders. And you can, again, do that online or a hard copy form, which are coming soon. Also having to do with the yearbook, 8th grade families, you can pull out a yearbook ad. There is a link through the Tiger Times on how to do so, and those are due by April 1st. Coming up this Thursday, January 25th, is a $1 free dress day for the entire school. This goes to our KTA PTO for all the amazing activities they do throughout the year. Our moment of inspiration today says, learn something new and share it with others. It is amazing the talent we have here at KTA. And it is even more amazing at how much you are constantly learning and doing. I have a student in my student assist class who is learning how to become a magician. I went into the kindergarten classroom and there was a premier puzzle creator in the kindergarten classroom. So if you have learned something new, don't keep it inside. Share it with other people. It really could make their day. That is it for our KTA News today. I hope you all have a phenomenal Monday, and I'll see you the rest of this week. Go Tigers!